and welcome to our presentation. For this presentation, we choose the case of Plein brand. Let's have a quick view of our group. My name is Lou and I'm from France. We have also Janel from US, we have Andrea from Italy, and Rudrashki from India. So what about Plein? First of all, Plein is born in 1988 in Germany. The headquarters is in Lugano, in Switzerland, and the owner is Plein in person, as you can see the pictures at the right side of the slide. The brand comports different categories, such as Plein, the main brand. After we have Billionaire, Plein Golf, and also Plein Sport. The global presence, it's about 100 boutiques in more than 60 countries, and it's less than before. It's explained about the crisis of this brand that we're gonna talk after. We have the brand strategy, the brand vision. This brand is seen as extravagant first, bling bling, and very colorful and shiny. The most important color with this brand is black, silver, and white. Here we can see the evolution of annual revenue compared to 2012 until 2022, the most important moment for explaining the crisis of this brand. You can see that it's fluctuating a lot, but we can see that between 2019 and 2021 there is a break and a huge down gap, and after we can see a stagnation. Nothing changed, and also even today the brand struggle to grow, and we're gonna explain why and give some advices for the brand to grow.
Our revenue strategy is anchored in a diversified product portfolio and a geographical balanced market presence. Category breakdown in 2022, apparel remained our core driver, contributing 65% of total revenues. This dominance reflects strong brands equity and consistent demand across demographics. Footwear follows with 20%, signaling growth potential in performance and lifestyle segments. Accessories and other categories account for 10% and 5% respectively, offering opportunities for margin, exposure, and seasonal innovation. Regional distribution in 2022, Europe leads 45% of total revenue, underscoring our deep market penetration and heritage appeal. The Middle East contribution is 25%, driven by luxury positioning and experimental retail. Asia accounts for 20%, reflecting rising consumers, sophistication, and digital engagement. The Americans, at 10%, represent a strategic frontier for brand amplification and omni-challenge growth. This slide breaks down the key reason behind the decline of Plein brand, for overexposure and controversial marketing, to poor quality control and mismanagement. Each point highlights how once bold fashion house lost its edge. Let's take a closer look at the strategic missteps and missed opportunities that led to this crash. This graph captures a 5-year journey of volatility, resilience, and strategic reinvention. In 2018 expansion phases, revenue peaked at 240 million in marketing and height of our growth trajectory. This phase was driven by aggressive market entry and high consumer engagement. In 2019, high meeting expenses, sharp decline to 160 million, reflects internal inefficiencies and cost-heavy operations. Strategic recalibration became imperative. In 2020, COVID crash, revenue plunged to 80 million, mirroring global disruption. This low point tested our adaptability and exposed structural vulnerabilities. In 2021, digital recovery, a rebound 160 million signals, successful pivoting digital channels, remote engagement, and linear operation and restore momentum. In 2022, e-commerce surges. Revenue climbed 200 million, fueled by online expansion and diversified offerings. This marks a new phase of scalable tech-enabled growth. With sales contracted by 30 to 40% between 2019 and 2020, our net worth increased, thanks to strategic diversification into fintech, sports, billionaire services, and luxury hospitality. This evolution reflects not just recovery, but transformation.
So, for understand in which way Philippe Plein has to change for getting more revenues, we find, because we analyze a lot of things, we find that, as example, the campaign, as you can see on this slide, between 2010 and 2022 is still similar. This is the same storytelling, this is the same color, the same quality, nothing changed. And some people, they will say that it's still good because they keep their heritage, but when there is a crisis like this brand, it has to change. Because today, the new consumers, the new generation see this brand as too popular and too much, and also probably as fast fashion luxury. So it's not a good vision for the brand, and they have to understand that they have to change their storytelling and also their campaign in marketing. It's also very important. We analyze a brand who has a success and it's similar to Philippe Plein. So we can take some advices to keep for the Philippe Plein brand. We choose Off-White. So why Off-White has a success and not Philippe Plein? First factor, super important to keep in mind, is the storytelling. Off-White use a huge storytelling. They first start as streetwear hype, so very casual, a lot of sweatshirts, and they are ending as a high couture brand. So it's very important. All the storytelling, the marketing campaign, they try to be close with the consumers. Philippe Plein, it doesn't change anything since 10 years, as I showed you before, with the marketing campaign, and that's the issue. The trends. Of course, the trends is also very important, and Off-White understand it very well because they follow most of the trends possible to be connected with the consumers. And the sustainability trends is followed by Off-White. We have also the diversity. And the minimal style, such as old money style. Philippe Plein doesn't follow any trends, unfortunately, and that's also an issue because today people love to follow the new trends and they feel more close with the brands. They do that. The partnerships, obviously, it's super important for the visibility, and Off-White understand it very well. They worked as brand as Nike, even IKEA, and they are heading with a collaboration, official collaboration with LVMH. So everything is possible. Philippe Plein doesn't do any collaboration with huge brands. They only do collaboration with superstars or models, famous models, but it's not enough for get visibility. All of these create a consumer connections, and Off-White today has a strong community. They all follow the runway, the new collections, the fashion week. Lot of consumers, they search to get the first pieces of the collection. Philippe Plein is completely different. Today, unfortunately, the loyal consumers are not here for this brand, and we have to find an issue to all of this problem.
Theoretical diagnosis of models. According to ULCX model, the brand issue was that it emphasized on logos and attention-grabbing events without actually building a customer relationship. To remedy this, Philippe Plein should create personal, emotional experience and focus on human interaction. And according to the Chu model, functional value is weak and the symbolic value is overused. The brand must rebalance its value by investing in craftsmanship and build immersive experiences. According to the luxury growth framework, growth was focused on retail footprints and not on building customer lifetime relationships. To actually grow sustainably, the brand should launch member clubs and should actually try to understand how the customers repeat purchases and deepen their research. Recovery strategies and data-driven plan. The first initiative is the CRM and the AI personalization with the objective to deepen customer relationship, which is expected to add 15% of the revenue. Then the Pleinverse membership club, which is basically a members club to foster loyalty programs and exclusivity, which might add up to 25% of the interaction. The Plein Resorts Hospitality Initiative, which will expand the brand through lifestyle destinations, which will add to the 10% of the turnover. The sustainability program will justify the premium prices and attract value-driven customers. New strategies inspired by the ULCX model. Emotional storytelling campaign. A campaign which shows real customers sharing life events wearing Plein. Also creating a rich brand moments to resonate with the ultra high network individuals' expectations. High touch clienting experiences, which is actually gonna personalize outreach and send stylists to the clients' homes, and it's just gonna draw a value of personalization. The last strategy is actually the demarketing for exclusivity. Quietly phase out of the mass produced products and use scarcity to reduce access to people. This is actually going to help people come more towards the brand, and it is actually going to grow brand's value a lot more.
So here are expected outcomes from 2022 to 2026. We expect that growth supported by experience-based strategy, higher emotional value increases CLV and profitability, emotional emergence strengthens loyalty, improved personalization enhances digital interaction, experience-driven growth is more sustainable than retail expansion. So in conclusion, we've summarized that the decline was driven by weak emotional value and not visibility. We believe that with stronger craftsmanship, storytelling, and deeper experiential value, the brand can rebuild loyalty and long-term gain. This is illustrated through our pyramid where we put emotional value at the top, experiential value in the middle, and functional value at the bottom. Thank you.